Hello and welcome to the Discover History YouTube channel, and we're back on Powick Bridge. And the reason we're back here is because William Keith and his lowlanders have been holding this bridge for several hours now, and they can hold it just as long as they've got the ammunition. They can hold this for hours upon hours. The only problem is, and this is a major problem, if you think to our earlier video, Cromwell's men have brought two boat bridges with them. They've thrown the one across the River Severn, and they've also thrown one across the River Team. Now, this is the River Team, and upstream we have Powick Bridge. That's where William Keith is holding that bridge. And you have to remember, they've removed the central span. So, as I said, just as long as they've got the ammunition, they can hold up the entire Parliament army over there. But the problem is, now there are two boat bridges in, this turns the River Team into an invisible obstacle, because they don't really need to take this bridge. And William Keith would have been stood here on the riverbank around Powick, and if he had looked to the left just behind where Ian is stood there, he would not have been able to see the modern road bridge that's taken over from the old Powick Bridge. What he would have seen is the river meadow, and he would have seen Parliament cavalry cutting down Pittscottish Highlanders that were in the corner on the confluence of the Team and the Severn. And William Keith would have been very puzzled to see what was going on. He may have actually gone into the old watermill, looked out from an upstairs window, and he would have been very confused of where those Parliament cavalry came from. That is the only bridge over the Team, and there's no bridge across the Severn until Worcester. So where have they appeared from? We know from the earlier video that they've crossed the Severn and the Team on a bridge of boats. An amazing piece of technology, an amazing piece of military engineering, not seen really on any other Civil War battlefield. And the problem is, with Pittscottish Highlanders being wiped out over there in those fields, or withdrawing back to the city, and with this field over here being filled with Parliament cavalry, William Keith is going to be cut off. So William Keith now decides there's only one course of action, and that is to finally leave that bridge. But in leaving that bridge, he is basically losing the fight on the western bank of the Severn, north of the River Team. It is collapsing on this side of the river. Pittscottish Highlanders are starting to retreat. William Keith's lowlanders are starting to withdraw, and Parliament are going to flood across that bridge as they are flooding across the boat bridges, and this entire side of the River Team and the Severn is going to be taken by Parliament forces. It's not looking good for the Royalists on this side of the river, or in general in the Battle of Worcester on the 3rd of September 1651. Remember to stay tuned, there's lots more to come. We're covering this entire battle right up to the early hours of really the 4th of September. See you soon, bye bye.